2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Thin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Here's Ricky Fowler from earlier. Lining up for his second. Dip my lid to them. Well played. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And he's hit that inside the range. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in 2 putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well holed. Let's move on. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter, but when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now, surely more in his future.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Oh, wonderful shot and a chance for birdie at the fifth.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Ooh. An opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Let's head out to the 7th hole. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Around 110 yards to go. Just 2 shots behind. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot this. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Go on, get in the hole. That putt went a bit long there. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards...
Good shot there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Come on, don't be shy.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. And that will take him to 2 under. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. And he's safely on the green.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's currently tied for second. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. The strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Now, this lies pretty deep here. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for second. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. That's inside the house of opportunity. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? That'll sting a bit. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That's pretty tidy. And in it goes for the par. And now we go to the 11th, where this happened just a moment ago. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot.
Simply amazing what he does from here.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
1 back, 9 to go, Luke. This is getting interesting.
Not bad. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Justin Thomas with a great shot here. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
Starting to look really good.
Ooh, right by the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Currently at 3 under for the day. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole. Par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. That's a good-looking shot there. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
That's frustrating. Just a 4-footer remaining. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
That's a bit out of shape. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Yes, they've made it, and that will take him to 1 under. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
And choosing the 8 iron here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. That's going to find the water, sadly. Playing their fourth shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Let's try and make this one. Only drop the 1 shot. That was a gallant attempt. Just a short putt remaining here. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Oh, well done. Sitting at 1 under in a share of 10th position. Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader. Yeah, that one will play. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He's currently tied for 6th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Opting for the 9-iron. This one needs to kick left. And a quality shot, that.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 15th.
Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. Let's move 1 step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. Ouch, that hurts. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That's well holed. Now 4 back after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
It was on a good line. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down here on the 17th, and this is Justin Thomas.
A few shots under par at the moment. Currently tied for 4th place. And what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Opting for the 5-wood. That was a beauty. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. This is a good chance. Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Just one off the lead after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Gee, it's metronomic here, green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Okay, time to return to the action. A great opportunity here for him to drop this putt and get closer to the lead.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Par putt coming up here. Currently 4 under for the round. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Handy effort, that one. Rich, take me through the final approach here at TPC Summerlin.
This green is very long and yet very narrow. It is tough to get the judgment with your second shot spot on, pin high-wise. However, there's still chances to make a birdie, should you need one, to win the tournament.
Well, that's one job complete, Rich. They've shimmied their way onto the dance floor.
Yes, but can they keep their dancing shoes on, Luke? They need this putt to force the playoff.
It's been some sharp shooting. This putt's for a final score of 66. Oh, so close.
And they can only sit back and watch the victor earn his spoils.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And that will conclude his tournament to date. And as this event comes to a conclusion, he'll take a tie for second.
Not a bad result whatsoever. Top 3 at any tournament is a good showing. Didn't get the top prize, but still lots of positives to take from. However, they're probably also going to look at the negatives, what they could have done better to get to that first place. But still, nice paycheck headed their way.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.